a lawyer leading the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein has hit back at a statement issued by Prince Andrew's legal team today. U.S. Attorney Geoffrey Berman has claimed the Duke of York again sought to falsely portray himself to the public as eager and willing to cooperate after his legal team said he had offered to assist with the investigation on 3 occasions. Prince Andrew's lawyers have been met with a scathing retort after they released a statement following the U.S. authorities' bid to get the Duke of York to cooperate with its investigation into deceased sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. On Monday, the Duke of York's legal team issued a statement rebuking claims Prince Andrew, 60, had refused to cooperate following the Department of Justice's (DOJ) request that he assist with its probe into Epstein. The statement from Blackford's, the law firm representing Prince Andrew, said the Duke had offered to cooperate with the DOJ's investigation on 3 occasions this year. His legal team said, the Duke of York has on at least 3 occasions this year offered his assistance as a witness to the DOJ. Unfortunately, the DOJ has reacted to the first 2 offers by breaching their own confidentiality rules and claiming that the Duke has offered zero cooperation. In doing so, they are perhaps seeking publicity rather than accepting the assistance proffered. The Duke's lawyers said they were given an unequivocal assurance by the U.S. authorities their discussions and the interview process would remain confidential, but claimed this commitment was broken. The statement also claimed the comments by Geoffrey Berman, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, who said the Duke had shut the door on voluntary cooperation was inaccurate. However, Berman, who is heading up the Epstein investigation, has now hit back at Andrew's lawyers. In reaction to today's statement, he said the Duke of York has yet again sought to falsely portray himself to the public as eager and willing to cooperate, although he has repeatedly declined requests to schedule an interview. Mr. Berman said in response to the Duke's lawyers' statement, "Today, Prince Andrew yet again sought to falsely portray himself to the public as eager and willing to cooperate with an ongoing federal criminal investigation into sex trafficking and related offenses committed by Jeffrey Epstein and his associates, even though the prince has not given an interview to federal authorities, has repeatedly declined our request to schedule such an interview and nearly 4 months ago informed us unequivocally, through the very same counsel who issued today's release, that he would not come in for such an interview. If Prince Andrew is, in fact, serious about cooperating with the ongoing federal investigation, our doors remain open and we await word of when we should expect him." Buckingham Palace refused to comment on Mr. Berman's reaction. Prince Andrew's lawyers' statement in full. The statement from Blackford's lawyers regarding the Duke of York said, in January 2020, Blackford's LLP and instructed counsel, Claire Montgomery QC and Stephen Ferguson, were commissioned to support HRH the Duke of York in his desire to provide cooperation to the U.S. authorities regarding the victims of the late Jeffrey Epstein, should those authorities request his assistance. The working group is supported by Riverside Advisory on Media Relations. To date, we have chosen not to make any public statement regarding our discussions with the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ. Our commitment to confidentiality is not only regarded as best practice in the UK but is also intended to respect the DOJ's commitment to confidentiality, as set out in its own rules as they apply to discussions with potential witnesses.